Hey y'all, welcome to the Lips React channel. We are here today to watch the finale of season 6 of Game of Thrones. This episode is titled The Winds of Winter, and the ending of last episode was so good. The entire episode 9 was phenomenal. Season 6 has been phenomenal. Season 5 was one of my favorites. I want to say my favorite, but season 4 was really, really good. And season 6 has been really, really good. Regardless, this is the finale of season 6. And my greatest fear is that we're about to be given a buttload of hope, and then season 7 is going to tear our hearts apart. Because we're home. We're home. We have Winterfell back. I don't know if you knew this, but we're home. Okay? Okay. And I can't wait. And I'm very excited, but nervous. I should probably be more nervous for this episode because it is a finale, and finales are generally not super happy-go-lucky. So let's dive into season 6, episode 10, The Winds of Winter, which is very ominous. If you want full-length reaction to this episode or any of the other reactions to Game of Thrones or anything else you see on this channel, all of that is over in Patreon for you. And while you're here on YouTube, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the episode. Is it time? Yep. I would have liked more insight into Tommen and Marjorie during this process. Just whatever, what are they talking about? Are they really in this? Do they feel proud of themselves? Is it just... Are they just without a better option? Wow. I mean, Marjorie loves her brother. She's no better than Cersei in what she'll do to protect her family. Ooh, Grandma's not there, but Dad is. Interesting.
Grace, the trial will be getting underway soon.
Tommen seems regretful.
Grand Maester.
Hi. Is that a little crow? I really didn't think these guys were going to get as far as they did. I was so hesitant to even commit the High Sparrow name to my memory.
Are you prepared to stand trial and profess your guilt or innocence before the Seven?
I confess before the Seven and freely admit to my crimes.
The gods' judgment is fierce, but also fair. The warrior punishes those who believe themselves beyond the reach of justice. But the mother shows her mercy to those who kneel before her.
So that's all he has to do?
My only remaining wish is to devote my life to the Seven. May I be a living example of their grace for others to witness.
Understand fully what this means.
I don't.
I will abandon the Tyrell name and all that goes with it.
Whoa.
I will renounce my lordship and my claims on Highgarden.
Holy shit.
I will never marry. And I will never father children.
That would be the end of the Tyrells.
Will you fight to defend your faith against heretics and apostates?
I will.
Why? 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 What? What?
Faith is the way, Father.
Okay. Oh, they carve it in. Okay. 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 Hey. Faith is the way, Father.
All right. I'm ready.
Ooh, the mountain.
I'm late for the trial.
What?
You mutilated him. You gave me your word.
And I've kept my word. Once the Queen Mother's trial is concluded, Brother Loras is free to leave.
Really?
Her litter never left the Red Keep.
It appears the Queen Mother doesn't wish to attend her own trial.
No shit, she doesn't.
Red Keep and
She's
show her
wearing
the way.
black. Did she kill Tommen? She would never.
Get the others.
A little crow.
Where's the king?
Please forgive me if you can.
They're gonna kill him. Making a child do it? Oh! All of them. All of the little crows. Holy. Ooh, this one's leading him into a trap.
This pains me, my lord. Whatever your faults, you did not deserve to die alone in such a cold dark.
I don't know.
Before we can usher in the new, the old must be put to rest.
We've hated him for a long time, but oh. Is he hitting children?
The longer you wait, the worse it'll be for you.
Ooh. Holy shit. Isn't that all explosives? That's the cutest little, most innocent face. Uh-oh. Loras is never getting out alive. It is, it is, it is! Oh, wow. This whole place is about to blow up.
There's something wrong.
You have nothing to fear, Your Grace. The trial will begin shortly.
Cersei is not here. Tommen is not here. Why do you think they are not here?
If
Cersei understands the consequences of her absence.
Yes, she does.
Which means she does not intend to suffer those consequences. The trial can wait. We all need to leave.
Marjorie is smart. Oh. You're joking. 3 melting candles. Oh, it's devious. I respect the hell out of it. It's horrendous. They're all trapped.
Let me through!
Oh, Cersei saved Tommen. Holy shit. She is so proud of herself. The shoulders of that outfit are very cool. But where is Tommen? She killed so many people.
Confess.
What?
Confess.
So is she waterboarding? Wineboarding her?
Confess. It felt good. Beating me. Starving me. Frightening me, humiliating me.
Oh.
You didn't do it because you cared about my atonement. You did it because it felt good.
Oh.
I understand.
Yeah, I bet you do, actually.
I drink because it feels good. I killed my husband because it felt good to be rid of him. I fucked my brother because it feels good to feel him inside.
Okay.
I lie about fucking my brother because it feels good to keep our son safe from hateful hypocrites. I killed your high sparrow.
And a lot of other people.
All his filthy soldiers. Because it felt good to watch them burn.
Oh, she broke.
And their pain. No thought has ever given me greater joy. I said my face will be the last thing you saw before you died, you remember? Good. Glad to see your face.
Oh? That's the first thing you say?
I'm ready to meet the gods. What?
What?
Today. You're not going to die today. You're not going to die for quite a while.
Oh my. Is she another test subject?
This is Sir Gregor Clegane. He's quiet too. This is your god now.
Oh. Oh, now she's afraid.
Shame. Shame.
Cersei!
Shame.
I can only appreciate it. I can only appreciate it. She's iconic. Sorry, hate her. She's iconic.
Very sorry.
A king who's listening to people scream as they die. That is pretty horrific. Oh, crown off. And he loved his wife. He did it all for his wife, and she's dead. Oh, they chose violence with this episode.
For House Lannister.
Wait, what?
For House Frey.
That...
And when we drive our swords through our enemies' hearts, may we speak the words of our alliance. The Freys and the Lannisters send their regards.
You don't even have to do anything, do you? You just sit there, a rich slab of beef, and all the birds come pecking.
You're welcome to it.
She doesn't want me, she wants your golden fingers up her twat.
Okay. Oh, and Jamie finds out.
And their eyes on you, cunt.
Not my type.
Not blonde enough.
This came together rather well.
Oh, sure. Yeah, fuck you.
Edmure's back in the cell. Can't go killing my son by law. Wouldn't be right. Give the family a bad name.
You made a promise to him, Jamie.
Have you done much fighting yourself, Lord Frey?
I'm a bit old for all that.
No, but back in your day.
The purpose of fighting is defeating your enemies, isn't it?
So no.
River Run belonged to House Tully for 1,000 years. Now it's mine. What do you call that? Victory.
Yes. You're a great conqueror.
The Tullys mocked me for years. The Starks mocked me. Where are they now?
He has a point.
The one battle I remember you fighting, you were captured by Robb Stark, the young wolf.
Oh. Frey has fighting words.
2 Kingslayers. We know what it's like to have them grovel to our faces and...
Except for Walder Frey wears that proudly.
Fear is a marvelous thing.
They don't fear the Freys, though. They fear the Lannisters.
Oh.
We gave you the Riverlands to hold the Riverlands. If we have to ride north and take them back for you every time you lose them, why do we need you?
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Put him in his place. Three children and gold cloaks.
Your Grace, there's no need.
Show me.
What are your thoughts concerning the king's funeral? As the Sept of Baelor is no longer an option, perhaps a ceremony in the throne room?
No one can know.
He should be with his grandfather, his brother, his sister. Burn him.
Oh.
Bury his ashes where the Sept once stood.
I was gonna say, yeah, that they're in the Sept. And you just burn the Sept. That's a really sad full circle moment. Wow.
From Lord Commander Snow at Castle Black.
Oh, wow, how things have changed since that note was written.
This is irregular.
Yes, well, I suppose that life is irregular.
Yes. It just doesn't feel right. Now that Tommen's dead. Oh, this is like a dream come true for him. Wow. 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 I feel like the music in this episode, and I don't often pick up on music, but it is poignant and delicious. Home sweet home.
When we had feasts, my family would sit up here, and I'd sit down there.
Could have been worse, Jon Snow. You had a family.
Okay, well, he's just telling his story. Doesn't need to be shot down just because yours was worse. Oh. Did no one tell him? I thought...
What is that?
Tell him.
The Princess Shireen.
Tell him what you did to her.
We burned her at the stake.
Okay, she said we.
The army was strapped, the horses were dying. It was the only way.
You burned a little girl alive!
I only do what my lord commands.
If he commands you to burn children, your lord is evil!
Yeah.
We are standing here because of him. Jon Snow is alive because the Lord willed it.
I loved that girl.
No, because he fought
like
with
she
all
was
his
my
heart.
own. She was good, she was kind, and you killed her!
So did her father. So did her mother.
What?
Her own blood knew it was the only way.
Her mother did not.
They all died anyway.
You told everyone Stannis was the one. You had him believing it. All of them fooled. And you lied.
I didn't lie. I was wrong.
Aye. You were wrong. How many died because you were wrong?
Yeah.
I ask your leave to execute this woman for murder. She admits to the crime.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I've been ready to die for many years.
She is old as fuck.
You've seen the Night King, Jon Snow. You know the Great War is still to come.
Can we at least try?
Army of the dead will be upon us soon. And you know I can help you
Even
win that
you're
war.
shaken. You don't even believe half the shit you say anymore. Shireen's death shook you. Something shook you. I thought it was Shireen's death. Maybe I wanted it to be that.
Ride south today.
Yep.
If you return to the north, I'll have you hanged as a murderer.
How it hits that Sir Davos compartmentalized that to go to battle for Jon, and then
If you ever come back this way, I will execute you myself.
yeah. I'm just been so confused by her. Like, I'm grateful that she brought Jon back from the dead.
I'm having the Lord's chamber prepared for you.
Mother and father's room.
Yeah.
You're the Lady of Winterfell. You deserve it. We're standing here because of you. The battle was lost until the Knights of the Vale rode in. They came because of you.
That's all true.
You told me Lord Baelish sold you to the Boltons.
He did.
And you trust him?
Only a fool would trust Littlefinger. Should have told you about him. About the Knights of the Vale.
Why didn't you?
We need to trust each other. We can't fight a war amongst ourselves. We have...
Oh.
Jon, a raven came from the Citadel. A white raven. Winter is here.
Winter is here.
Well, Father always promised, didn't he?
Oh, I love them.
You murder your own prince, but you expect me to trust you?
We invited you to Dorne because we needed your help. You came to Dorne because you needed our help.
Powerful women.
Barbara?
Okay. Obara.
Obara. You look like an angry little boy. Don't presume to tell me.
Okay. So.
Anything from you? No. Good. Let the grown women speak.
Oh, well, damn.
We must be allies now, if we wish to survive.
Cersei stole the future from me. Survival is not what I'm after now.
You're absolutely right.
She's after revenge.
It is not survival I offer. It is your heart's desire. Vengeance.
Varys?
Justice.
Vengeance and justice.
Fire and blood.
Fire and blood. We're gonna be so powerful.
Curious to see how the Dothraki do on the poison water.
Not
You're not
well.
coming with us.
Whoa, what?
There's finally peace in Marine. You will keep the peace while the people choose their own leaders.
Fuck Marine. Fuck the people.
Whoa.
My sword is yours. My life is yours. This is what I command. If I'm going to rule in Westeros, I'll need to make alliances. The best way to make alliances is with marriage.
Oh.
Who are you marrying this time?
I don't know. Maybe no one.
But you need to lure the noble houses to the table.
She
Are you
does.
a queen or fish bait?
Whoa. Neither. Well, a queen. Sorry, not neither.
I don't want a crown. I want you.
It's romantic.
Let me fight for you.
I can't.
I liked them too.
I'm no use to you over there.
Don't get angry.
I'm not angry. I'm full of self-pity. Who comes after you? Who can ever follow Daenerys Stormborn, the mother of dragons?
A great number of women, I imagine. Specific orders will be left for you regarding the welfare of Marine and the Bay of Dragons.
The Bay of Dragons?
I hope it brings you happiness.
Ouch.
Farewell, Daria and Loras.
In a different lifetime, they could have been happy together. She's got big plans.
I know it was hard for you. You turned away a man who truly loves you because he would have been a liability in the Seven Kingdoms.
Tyrion was behind it.
It's the kind of self-sacrifice that makes for a good ruler, if it's any consolation.
Not really.
It's not.
All right. How about the fact that this is actually happening? Everything you've ever wanted, since you were old enough to want anything. It's all yours for the taking. Are you afraid?
Are you?
Good.
She is.
You're in the great game now.
The Game of Thrones.
The only people who aren't afraid of failure are madmen like your father.
Oh.
Do you know what frightens me? I said farewell to a man who loves me. A man I thought I cared for.
You did care for him.
And I felt nothing.
Oh.
Just impatient to get on with it.
Oh.
He wasn't the first to love you. And he won't be the last.
True and fair and wise.
Everyone's always asking me to believe in things. It was often tempting until I saw where belief got people. So I said no thank you to belief. And yet, here I am. I believe in you.
It's like she's a magnet for some of the best people.
I had something made for you.
Oh, and you put it in your bosom?
I'm not sure if it's right.
The hand of the queen?
Tyrion Lannister. I name you Hand of the Queen.
Wait. That's so... That's big. That's huge. It's... Oh! Oh, he's deserved that respect for so long.
You're not one of mine, are you?
No, my lord.
Didn't think so.
Too pretty.
I hope that she is there to kill him.
What are they doing? Trimming that cunt hairs? Tell them to come here, now.
But they're already here, my lord.
What?
Here, my lord.
Huh? In the pie? Oh!
They weren't easy to carve.
Oh.
Especially Black Walder.
Oh. Arya? Oh my god!
The last thing you're ever going to see is a Stark smiling down at you as you die.
In the same way her mother died. Oh, wow. Oh, good job, Arya. The North remembers.
I came here every day when I was a girl. Prayed to be somewhere else. Back then I only thought about what I wanted, never about what I had.
Whoa.
I was a stupid girl.
You were a child.
A very protected child.
What do you want?
I thought you knew what I wanted.
I was wrong.
No. You weren't.
Ew.
Whenever I consider an action, I ask myself, will this action help to make this picture a reality?
The picture being Sansa Stark?
And I only act if the answer is yes.
He is good at what he does.
On the Iron Throne.
Oh.
And you by my side.
Oh. Okay, well, don't lie to us. The you by my side part has not always been true. She said it's a pretty picture.
I've declared for House Stark for all to hear.
You've declared for other houses before Lord Baelish. It's never stopped you from serving yourself.
True.
Prepare for the future. You, my love, are the future of House Stark. Who should the North rally behind?
Sansa.
True-born daughter of Ned and Catelyn Stark, born here at Winterfell. Or a motherless bastard born in the South.
Sansa. Well, we know they're going to choose Sansa. I love Jon. I would root for either of them. I root for them as a team. Not a team a la Cersei and Jaime. No, not like that.
This is where I'll leave you.
You're not coming with us?
What? We just got you.
Ancient spells were carved into his foundations.
What?
Strong magic.
Oh.
To protect men from what lies beyond.
Oh.
Stands, the dead cannot pass. I cannot pass.
He is dead.
Where
Oh
will you
yeah,
go?
I mean, I figured when
Great
they
war
put
is
the
coming.
Dragonstone into his
still
heart,
fight
they
for a living.
actually brought him alive because Nazis. Fights for a living.
Thank you, Uncle Benjen.
I wish you both good fortune.
Thank you. Wow. That sucks. I would have liked to have more of him.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I'm the three-eyed raven now.
Yeah, you are.
I have to be ready for this.
Oh, what is he gonna see?
Ned? Is that really you?
Oh my gosh.
Right here.
I've missed you, Big Mother. I want to be brave.
Oh.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. Get us some water.
No, no, what did you
Is there a mace there?
Listen to me, Ned.
This is John's mom.
If Robert finds out, you'll kill him. You know he will. You have to protect him.
That's Ned never cheated.
Ned. Promise me. Promise me, Ned.
Whose baby is that? He never ended with anyone. Let me see the wait. Is he Roberts then?
Expect Knights of the Vale to side with wildling invaders.
So then he's a Baratheon. So then that's why the red woman.
The war is over. Winter has come. If the maesters are right, it'll be the coldest one in 1,000.
Robert would have killed the baby because it killed Lyanna.
The true enemy won't wait out the storm. He brings the storm.
Winter is here.
Your son was butchered at the Red Wedding, Lord Manderley. But you refused the call.
Ooh.
You swore allegiance to House Stark, Lord Glover. But in their hour of greatest need, you refused the call.
Wow.
But House Mormont remembers. The North remembers.
The North remembers.
I don't care if he's a bastard. Ned Stark's blood runs through his veins.
More
he's
than
my
you
king.
know.
From this day until his last day.
I stand by it. I stand by Jon. I stand by either of them.
Lady Mormont speaks harshly.
But she speaks
and truly.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd find another king in my lifetime. I didn't commit my men to your cause, because I didn't want more Manderleys dying for nothing.
Wow.
Jon Snow avenged the Red Wedding. He is the White Wolf, the king in the North.
He is.
There will be more fights to come. House Glover will stand behind House Stark, as we have for 1,000 years. And I will stand behind Jon Snow. The king in the North!
Wow. Wow.
The king in the North!
And he deserves it. No. No. He's mad that she's not the one. Not yet, at least. Oh, Jaime. Wait. Is she about to go sit on the throne?
I now proclaim Cersei of the House Lannister, first of her name, Queen of the Andals and the First Men, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms.
No. She's actually queen. Not for long, right? That's what the witch said, and everything else the witch has said has been true. Holy shit. Oh, Jaime. It's a lot of ships. Wow. 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 She did it. She did it. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. She did it. She did that. That's spectacular. That was a phenomenal finale. A hope check-in. How much hope do we have? A lot of hope. But a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache. I've groveled about King's Landing for a minute. Not really. I mean, just every once in a while I've been like, this storyline feels so stagnant. Obviously, the way the High Sparrow storyline came to a conclusion was anything but stagnant. And it hit us about as strongly as that explosion hit Marjorie. It's cold and cruel and harrowing. I want to know what is going through Jaime's mind. Because obviously he ride or dies for Cersei, and he wanted to get back to her so badly. So to come there and see that there's been a giant explosion, of which, done in the way that Jaime killed a former king, garnered the token King Slayer. And that is exactly how Cersei took back her reign. Got rid of her problem. So I don't know. To me, that seems very unforgivable and something they can't come back from. Obviously, I don't necessarily want to say Cersei's responsible for Tommen's death. I think Tommen made a choice. That choice is gut-wrenching to me. The way they showed us that was bone-chilling and gut-wrenching and heartbreaking, and he deserved better. He was a good kid. We started with such a good, promising kid, and I've been reflecting back on that conversation that he had with Tywin so long ago about what makes a good king, and it's like, he was a good kid. He would have been a really good king, and he just... I don't really know that he ever got to be king. He just got to be a person in a space with a title that other people who were able to control him and control the atmosphere used that title to make things of their own desires happen. And it was reckless, and it was harmful, and it was catastrophic. And deadly to a lot. So rest in peace, Tommen. He could have been a very good king, and he was a really good kid. And he deserved better. Much like Rickon, but at least Tommen got more airtime. Cersei being queen is not good. But if I remember correctly, and maybe I'm mincing the words of the witch, I don't think she has a long reign as queen. So I'm interested. It's definitely gives the King's Landing and the Lannisters a little more heat, a little more worthwhile story. It's like there were so many times where we pulled to them, and it's like, it's not that the parts where we were with them weren't just as meaningful. Like the conversations, the dialogue in the show is incredibly important, right? Everything is just adding to this layer in this story, and that is undoubtedly true. So it's not that they weren't worth our while to see. It's just that there were times when I was like, how are we still... It didn't make sense to me that we were taking so long to get this one part of the story done, but now it does, right? Because of the timelines and everything. But it's like, obviously we couldn't just abandon the Lannisters. We couldn't just abandon King's Landing. And the way that they weaved it in hindsight, makes sense, right? But I'm really nervous. That's like where I don't necessarily have a lack of hope that things will... I don't know. Cersei as a queen, actually, Cersei as a queen as she currently is, I kind of fuck with. She's in her revenge and vengeance era. However, I feel like her revenge and vengeance is like really close to home, and there are people who are going to be coming for her. Obviously, we know the Tyrells. We know that Dorne. So that partnership, and then obviously Varys being there, that ties us into Daenerys, I would assume, which ties us into the Ironborns, which that's huge. That's a huge group of power. That's huge power. I don't think there's any power that competes with that right now. Of course, we do have Winterfell. We do have the king in the north, Jon, and Sansa, who now I have a pit in my stomach about Littlefinger, which we should always have a pit in our stomach about Littlefinger, but it's specifically the little moments. Like, we speak a lot about how dialogue is so important in this show, but I think the editing of this show and those glances can be just as powerful, because there were no words shared in that specific moment. But we know Littlefinger's goal is to sit on the throne next to Sansa. And we know Littlefinger was vying for Sansa to be queen in the north, not Jon. However, now that we know that Jon is, I'm assuming Jon is Robert Baratheon's son. Two things could be true, right? Robert wanting to kill Jon could be because, one, she died to give birth. So that could be true, right? Similar to how we know that a lot of people wished Tyrion would have died or been killed when he was a baby, because his mom died giving birth to him. So obviously we have that. And then the other option is that he is a bastard. He's just a bastard of, he's just still, but he is a Stark. He's just Lyanna's kid. He's just not Ned's bastard. But I think because of the Red Woman, that he is a Baratheon. Those are the puzzle pieces I'm putting together, if I'm understanding the puzzle in front of me at the moment. So I see two different reasons why Robert would want to kill that baby. I always knew there was something interesting about Ned having a bastard, and I've said it a few times that like that's the only like thing we were shown about Ned that you could hold against him, was that he supposedly cheated on his wife. I do think it's really interesting that he never told even her, because she was never able to love Jon. And I think if she would have known the truth, then she would have loved Jon. But then that also brings something to the table of, is this the second time Jon has been brought back to life by a higher power? Because Cat Stark did pray for him to not die. So that's also something that I'm thinking about. But that might just kind of be like now I'm reaching, now I'm trying too hard to piece everything together to make callbacks. I see why this season was so good. I think the first few episodes of this season, they were great, but they did have me question, because season 5 was phenomenal. Season 4 was phenomenal. The start of season 6, I was like, everyone says the season is so good, but I'm not getting that same punch of action as seasons 4 and 5. And when I say, and I'll say this about season 6, is that maybe at the start it's not like a full like punch, action at every turn, but everything, as with everything in this show, is incredibly important, and we set up a lot of surface so that the ending few episodes. At least, you know, the last 5 to 6 episodes were home runs and just really, really phenomenal. I would like to, when we're done with the show, do like a rating of like the most iconic moments, because obviously that end part with Jon Snow, King of the North, that's really iconic. I feel like that was really cool. But also I'm thinking like this, I wish we would have gotten more of Sansa talking to Ramsay, but I thought that was really iconic. Obviously Tyrion's speech when he is betrayed by Shay is iconic. But I obviously have to finish the show first, which will still be, I guess we only have, no, we have 40 more episodes, right? 40 more episodes. And this is episode 60. This is episode 60. I can't do math right now. I'm distraught, but I'm excited for season 7. So I'll see you there. If you want full-length reactions to this or anything else you see, hop on into Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the episode.